Hi guys, what's up? I would like to give you an update about Silentium. I'm working very hard on this library. I still have a lot of work, but I think that I will complete the sampling in the next 2 months, probably for June. And because I would like to add some additional folk instruments, I need more vocals, but I'm very happy about the result. If you have followed these all these diary videos, you know that this library at the beginning was an horror dark library in my first idea, but now is a completely different library. There is also a nice dark horror side, but now I have to say that this is a folk medieval library, and I would like to give you just a live demonstration of some sound that I'm creating and testing right now. This is a pretty cool library in my opinion, because I'm trying to create this library as usual with in my mind the goal that must be a very inspiring library, and also a pretty cool library to play in real time, because in my opinion when I compose music I need also to get inspiration by playing in real time. This is pretty important to me, and now I show you how, for example, I can create a nice complex sound by layering different tracks together and play all together in real time. For example, I can start with a hand pan, which is this one. Just an idea. Then I add another layer with a double bass spiccato. All these sounds are played by the arpeggiator, and of course there are the round robin samples. Then I can add another track, and this one in this track I inserted a oud, which is a very good instrument. I really like this instrument. Also this one played by the arpeggiator. Then we have another layer. Now I have a spiccato with the violin played by the arpeggiator. Then another layer, and this time I am adding a cello. With this patch is very nice because I have 3 layers, and I can control these layers with the modulation wheel, and each layer has a different performance. So basically, with the modulation wheel, I can control the rebowing, the bow movement, which is pretty cool. Then I have a double bass, which the same philosophy. Again, another layer. This time is a violin with the same sampling philosophy. So 3 layers, and with the modulation wheel I can control the rebowing movement and also the style of the pattern of the movement. Then I add another layer with another violin. And last but not least, we have two percussion, a solo shaker, and a solo folk tom played by, again, the arpeggiator. So now I try to play all together. Now I move the modulation wheel. So this is a library that is really cool playing in real time. Now I would like to show you just another nice improvement that I did on the engine because this is the Kepler engine, but I updated this engine with a lot of new features. For example, the category now you can navigate inside the layers with the possibility to select the category. This is pretty cool because this library is very big. So if you want to create your own preset, now you can select the category with this menu here, drop down menu, for example, textures, organic, strings, vocals, key, percussion, synth, winds. And then, for example, I select the string and I have all the sound of this category. Of course, I will create all the presets as usual with the audio preview, with the browser of Contact, with the Contact 8 with the Contact 8 browser. But if you want to navigate, if you want to create your own preset, a new preset, now with this category, you can navigate, in my opinion, in a better way inside the library. And this library has a lot of sound design possibilities because I started the creation of this library, as I said before, by creating a lot of dark sound, horror sound. So inside there are a lot of interesting textures, very organic sound, and you can create a lot of different kind of sound. For example, let me show you the wind wand that I've sampled yesterday. Which is very cool. So let me use the granular synth now on this instrument, and now you can listen to how with this engine you can create a very interesting sound design stuff. So just an example. Okay, now I go to edit all this stuff because I have to complete these samples that I've sampled yesterday, and this is an additional articulation of the hand pan. As you can see, there are a lot of samples, all the round robins, all the dynamics, and probably I will add also some loop with the hand pan, because of course there is the arpeggiator, there are the round robin, and everything sounds very nice. But you know, I really like also the real performance, because I think add always just a bit of more organic sound, you know. So probably I will add also some loop that I've created. I have to edit all this stuff, so now I'm going to edit all these tracks. Okay, guys, I hope that this diary it was interesting, and I really excited to complete this library, and because I would like to start to create the presets. That is in my opinion, the best part of the developing, because when I start to create the presets, first of all, the library is completed, because it's the first time that I start to listen to the library in with all the sounds, you know, because in the instrument now I don't have the 3 layers, because I'm working just only on one layer, and when I complete all the mapping of all the instruments, all the sounds, and then I activate also the layer 2 and the layer 3. So I'm working very hard. I'm a bit tired, I have to say. Also because, you know, this is a time where we have a lot of speculations, a lot of things about Contact, about native instruments, and I have to say that working with all this noise is not so good. But I as I explained in a video, I really think that Contact is a great product and has a great value. So I don't know what will happen about the brand of native instrument, because all the rumors are just speculations. I'm pretty sure that contact is one of the most important asset of native instruments. So I really hope, and I'm really sure that contact will be here. It will be here. And now I'm going to work on this stuff, and see you in the next video. Ciao.